It gives me immense pleasure to welcome you all to the inauguration of the coaching program for persons with disabilities for UPSC and State Public Service Commission examination, organized by the Higher Education for Persons with Special Needs in collaboration with Center for Study of Social Inclusion. We are honored by the gracious presence of our chief guest, Sri Rajesh Agarwal, IAS, Secretary DEPWD, MSJE, and esteemed dignitaries Professor P. Prakash Babu, Vice Chancellor, Pondicherry University, Dr. Rajneesh Bhutani, Registrar, Dr. S. Govindraj, Commissioner for Persons with Disabilities, Dr. Binu Zakharia, Liaison Officers for Disabled, Head of Department of English, Dr. P. Natarajan, Dean, School of Management, Dr. P. G. Arul, Director, MMTT, CHRDC, Dr. G. Madan Mohan, Professor, N. Annavaram, Professor, Department of Sociology, Hyderabad University, and Dr. A. Chidambaram, Associate Professor and Head, CSSI, whose encouragement and vision will inspire all of us today. On behalf of the organizing team, I extend a warm invitation to join us in making this moment memorable. Together, let us celebrate inclusivity, resilience, and aspiration. As Vivekananda said, true guidance is like a small torch in the dark forest. It doesn't show everything once, but it gives enough light for the next step to be safe.
It is customary to commence with the lighting of the ceremonial lamp, as our Pondicherry logo says, Vue la lumiere, which translates to towards the light. The lamp symbolizes knowledge, wisdom, and the dispelling of darkness through the light of learning. It is a reminder that education and inclusivity illuminate new paths of empowerment for all. I now invite our esteemed Chief Guest and Vice Chancellor, along with other dignitaries present, to kindly come forward and light the lamp to mark the formal beginning of this meaningful occasion.
It is my privilege to invite Dr. A. Chidambaram, Associate Professor and Head, Center for Study of Social Inclusion, Coordinator HEPSEN, Nodal Officer for Free Coaching for UPSC, to deliver the welcome address. Dr. Chidambaram, Head of CSSI at Pondicherry University, is a leading expert in disability management and social health. He pioneered free education for students with disabilities, which won Pondicherry University the Best Role Model Institute Award by the Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment, and transformed its library into a globally recognized model of accessibility. His tireless work has influenced national policies and empowered thousands of persons with disabilities across India. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Dr. Chidambaram, sir.
It gives me immense pleasure to invite each and every one of you, respected dignitaries on the dais and off the dais, especially these participants, those who are aspiring for UPSC and SPSC, future bureaucrats of our nation, and young and energetic people going to build our nation towards development country, nation. So I am welcoming first of all the participants, those who are going to benefit 1 year intensive training program for UPSC and SPSC. I am welcoming all of you first of all. Then at the outset I wish to welcome our Honorable Vice Chancellor Sir, Professor Prakash Babu Sir, to provide a presidential address to this important and historical initiatives taken by Pondicherry University. I take pleasure to invite our Honorable Secretary DEPWD, Sri Agarwal Sir, accepting our invitation. This is the second time he is inaugurating this program. Second time in the sense, the second program he is inaugurating in our Pondicherry University. First program is in 2023, celebrating our international seminar towards inclusivity. On 52nd week celebration of our weekly webinar, he has inaugurated the international seminar. The second time he came forward and inaugurating these very, very important and initiatives taken by Pondicherry University. Sir, we are welcoming you, sir, for your kindness and all our support you are rendered to our Pondicherry University, and especially with the reference to disability community. So, with regard to your contribution, we are very much thankful to you. We are always indebted to you because of this initiative what you have taken, the achievement what you have made in the field of disability. Our disability community is always indebted to your service, sir. Take example, this free coaching itself is one of your pioneer initiatives. You made today is possible because of your intervention. So our Rajesh Agrawal sir played a major role to amend this clause, what is already exists for implementation of the free coaching. He within 15 to 20 days of time period based on our request, he amended the class what he have previously it was there to go through some other institutions. He made it like within 20 days. He made Central University need not to go to other universities, other mediating institutions to clear this proposal. So he interfered and he made amended this clause and made this today's programs are possible. So he is the one sowed seed for implementing this pre-coaching for persons with disabilities. For that we are grateful to you, sir. So his contributions, as long as the disabled communities are there, they will remember. 25 CRCs have been created by his own interventions. Almost 300 crore people in the country have been immensely they benefited of one or other schemes. So that is a major contribution for Rajesh Agrawal, sir. So we are thankful to you. We are inviting behalf of our Pondicherry University, sir. So now I am requesting our Honorable Vice Chancellor once again. The reason is, without his contribution, without his support, today what we are enjoying, the facilities, what we are going to visualize for UPSC, SPSC coaching may not be possible. So he himself in person he came and searching accommodation for our people. He came in old HRDC building. He has seen that this is not suits for you people. I will take you into heaven. Really, sir, we are thankful to you. It's really heaven for us. So all our people, they will say the feedback. They have never seen this kind of ambience anywhere in their previous coaching center. Some of them already went for previous coaching. The classrooms as well as this accommodation facilities and library facilities have functioning under your leadership really gives a lot of energy to the people. Definitely our people will create some landmark in their result also, sir. So we are thankful to you, sir. Because of you, this program is functioning. Our dreams have been materialized because of your intervention and personal care and attention. So we always salute your commitment, sir. Thank you, sir. So we are welcoming our liaison officer Binu, sir. He is always supportive to our initiatives. So you will always, any grievance, anytime if you call him, you will ready to address the grievance. We are welcoming liaison officer Binu, sir, for this event. So another stalwart in the field of computer science is none other than Dr. Pupusami, sir. He is also with the counselor cum placement officer in Epson unit. I am welcoming him. Another gentleman from our Professor Madan Mohan, sir. Madan Mohan, sir, is always will support me. He will give a task one after another. When this is over, then what is next? So that kind of encouragement and continuous support, without him, I don't think this program is possible. So Professor Madan Mohan, sir, is instrument for PG Diploma in Disability Rehabilitation Management. It started in our university, and MBA Disability Rehabilitation and Management is a course. Even before the syllabus has come, you are tuned. This should be in tune with the PO, CO, and SDG goals. He made 24 hours into 7. Whole week he spent his time and he made this proposal that is also going to come in future. That is also this also the UPSC SPSC coaching also his contributions are immense contribution. I am welcoming Madan Mohan, sir. Now I am welcoming our Chief Commissioner for Persons with Disability, Sri Govind Rai, sir. Sri Govind Rai, sir, he is very man behind man of action. Within 4 or 5 days he attended 10 meetings in different locations in the state of Pondicherry and Tamil Nadu. So he is tirelessly working for the cause of persons with disabilities. He is always there to support any kind of policy recommendations, any kind of support if you are in need. Please tell us, please text me, I am ready to do it. So he, through his hard work, he went to that highest post in the disability sector. He is Chief Commissioner for Persons with Disability. So I am humbly honored. I am very much honored to invite you, Sri Govind Rai, sir, to accept to come and provide a special keynote address. Welcome, sir. So now I am requesting our Annavaram, sir. Annavaram is professor in HU, Hyderabad University. He is the one created a very good impression to our Vice Chancellor. So he came with a very positive note. Okay, you people can do wonder. First interaction with him, he told, I know I know about your talent, other things. I was one of my colleagues, Mr. Annavaram, also is there. Somebody link with him and do some program. He is constantly telling them, and we are delighted to invite him. He is going to deliver some special talk to our UPSC SPSC aspirant also. I am welcoming his wife, Alumielu, professor in Department of English. He is from JNU, also is accepted and come for our request. We are welcoming you, madam. and all our dignitaries are here. So colleagues, Savagan sir and my own colleagues, Tanuja and Anchal Kumari and Prabhakaran, all those people are highly supportive to me, and research scholars and the UPSP aspirant, and especially with HRDC, Assistant Professor Sujatna Madam and the entire team of HRDC, and all the people, electrical wing and hospitality and service wing, dear Sarvanan sir, Murugayan sir and Murugavel sir, all the wings have been supporting. So behalf of the Center for Study of Social Exclusion, Inclusive Policy and Higher Education Coordinator Higher Education, I am welcoming each and every one of you for this important historical initiatives taken by Pondicherry University under the leadership of our Honorable Vice Chancellor Prakash Babu sir. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Now it is my honor to invite our esteemed chief guest, Sri Rajesh Agarwal, IAS Secretary, Department of Empowerment of Persons with Disability, Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment, Government of India, to deliver the inaugural address. Sri Rajesh Agarwal, IAS, an alumnus of IIT, is presently serving as Secretary, Department of Empowerment of Persons with Disabilities, and also holds the additional charge of Chief Commissioner for Persons with Disabilities. A distinguished civil servant, he has served in key roles both in Maharashtra and at the center, including the Ministries of Finance, Rural Development, Skill Development, Petroleum and Natural Gas, and Tribal Affairs. Under his leadership, Alemco's modernization has transformed assistive device distribution across India. Over 25 CRCs and 3 national institutes have been established, and accessibility initiatives have made more than 10,000 government buildings and 1,000 websites barrier-free. He has also been instrumental in revising the DDRS scheme to cover all 21 disabilities and in securing 4% reservation in promotions for persons with benchmark disabilities. Known for his strategic acumen and commitment to social justice, Sri Agarwal embodies administrative excellence and inclusive governance. Please welcome Sri Rajesh Agarwal, sir, to inaugurate this program.
Last week we had actually an MOU, non-financial MOU with Sankar IS Academy also, and they will also be training a number of the young students free of cost, otherwise they charge quite heavily. So we are trying to reach to many such private players also. The government has provided earlier 3% reservation, and after 2016 at 4% reservation in government jobs, and also 5% in higher education. So what we see in higher education, there is no sub-quota. So obviously locomotor guys were grabbing all the seats. Our blind and deaf kids were not able to compete equally well. And very lately, which is a bit strange and a bit of concern also,
it gives me great pleasure to invite Dr. Binu Zakaria, Liaison Officer for Disabled and Head, Department of English, to kindly deliver his address. Dr. Binu Zakaria is Professor and Head of the Department of English at Pondicherry University with over 25 years of teaching and research experience. Alongside his publication on literature, language and communication, he has been actively serving as the Liaison Officer and Grievance Redressal Officer for Persons with Disabilities, where he is recognized for his dedicated efforts in advancing inclusion and accessibility in higher education. He has also guided several PhDs and MPhil scholars and continues to contribute to innovative program development and academic leadership. Please welcome Dr. Binu sir.
Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Prakash Babu sir, esteemed dignitaries on and off the dais, participants of this UPSC coaching program, faculty members, students and friends. It is a great honor to be here today for the inauguration of this coaching program. This gathering is not just about learning. It is about transformation, empowerment, and opportunity. Each of you here shows us one powerful truth. Disability is not inability. It is simply a different way of meeting life's challenges, often with greater resilience and courage than most. The purpose of this program is to provide skills and development, but more importantly, It is to nurture self-confidence, independence, and dignity. Every class the participants here attend, every step you take will bring you closer to realizing your goal and to inspiring others around you. To all the participants of this coaching program, I say, you are here not just to be helped, you are here to be recognized. You belong here not because of sympathy, but because of your ability, your determination, and the contribution you are capable of making to society. Today, we are especially honored to have here with us our esteemed Vice Chancellor, Professor Prakash Babu sir. In fact, one of the earliest programs he inaugurated after taking charge as the Vice Chancellor of Pondicherry University was a workshop on ability enrichment and the use of assistive technology and resources. On that first occasion itself, he expressed his keenness that more such programs should be conducted for the differently abled. I am happy to state, VC sir, your encouragement and your staunch support are key motivating factors that resulted in the successful initiation of this UPSC coaching program. I would also like to express my heartfelt appreciation to the organizers and the trainers of this program, especially Dr. Chidambaram. He has been doing yeoman service towards various causes of the disabled, not only within Pondicherry University, but outside of the institution in Puducherry and Tamil Nadu. His commitment towards making a difference in the lives of the disabled has been remarkable. His dedication reflects the best spirit of inclusion, not as charity, but as justice, as recognition of equal human potential. I am sure that the effort he has undertaken for this coaching program today will create not just trained individuals, but empowered citizens who will make us all proud. As we move forward, let us remember, an inclusive society is one that sees ability in every individual and builds opportunities for all. Let us remember that the measure of a society lies in how it empowers its members. And today, as the participants of this coaching program take this step forward, you remind us that ability always shines brighter than any limitation. Together, we are defined not by barriers, but by the bridges we choose to build. Let this training be one such bridge to a brighter future. May this program not be an end in itself, but the beginning of journeys filled with confidence, achievement, and dignity. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. Now we proceed to the keynote address, an important highlight of today's inauguration. It is indeed my privilege to invite Dr. S. Govindaraj, Commissioner for Persons with Disabilities, to deliver the keynote.
It's a great pleasure to me taking part in this historical event, inaugurating the UPSC coaching program in Pondicherry University. It's highly appreciated the effort of the university management under the leadership of our Vice Chancellor, Registrar and Nodal officers and other eminent professors who have conceived the idea and brought to the reality on this auspicious day. It's a great moment to thank each and every one of you for bringing this dream true, to light the, to make the future of many visually challenged brighter than the previous by equipping them by coaching and empowering them to their future employment. We strongly believe that employment is a real empowerment. Right? So, as our secretary and his PD Rajesh Agarwal ji expressed his advice and his wishes, we should not aim only for a particular thing. We should be open to get accommodated in all possible opportunities. And I wish to tell you that the Government of India, especially the Department of Empowerment of Persons with Disabilities, supporting lot many programs, right? Especially in education and employment. As Secretary Sir has mentioned, the RPD Act 2016 has provided a strong provisions that 4% of employment and 5% of higher education, and it guaranteed the free education till the age of 18 for every PwD. Not only the legal provisions is given, it has also been strengthened through several schemes, right? Especially for the school education, pre-matric scholarship, post-matric scholarship, and for the higher education through for technical education and professional education, they are giving education loan through NDFDC, National Divyang Finance Development Corporation, right? And for a special school and for special education through DDRS schemes and GIA schemes, right? Several provisions or several support is obtained by the NGOs or government network institutions. So Pondicherry University could be a primary partner to all of these programs, schemes, projects. So even the Government of India supports for the national scholarship for the overseas education, right, for masters and research education. So we should disseminate all these information to the society to avail the opportunities. So we should be the ambassadors. We should not remain as only the beneficiaries. We should be ambassadors to empower our own fellow friends, right, and community. And this could be a better opportunity to equip ourselves as well to empower others, our own colleagues. And I'm sure Pondicherry University is doing a wonderful job being Divyang friendly. And there are people, because of the people who are thinking 24/7 about the Divyang's welfare. Right? So this is my second program as a commissioner attending within, I think, within 6 months. In the month of February, I came to attend and for a program, and now for an historical initiative. As our secretary mentioned, this is the first university which has inaugurated this program. There are several universities on the line of inaugurating, but this university gets the laurels of initiating it very soon. Why? Because, as Secretary mentioned, the persistent pressure and persistent concentration. And that we need to mention without fail Professor Chidambaram and Professor Madhu Mohan.
Recording in progress.
So I need to be very cautious. Alright. So we are here. Actually, all these support is extended not to spend yet another year comfortably. To make your life comfortable, you need to concentrate and you have to dedicate this particular year to equip and empower by earning the result of it. See, nowadays, we are getting not only the opportunities, the strong support too. 2 decades back, they were fighting to write the exam, to attend the UPSC exams. Now there are quota for the even the placements. So we are in a golden era. We are getting diamond chances through several dimensions. Right? So we need to utilize it. See, as the Secretary mentioned, people are spending lakhs and lakhs to avail this coaching. But Government of India, our ministries, spending lakhs and lakhs to empower and equip our brothers and sisters. Right? So we need to recognize it through our best results. Right? And in turn, we should serve the community with the clean hands and pure hearts, which is slightly missing nowadays. With a good objective, we need to step into the civil services as a civil servants. Right? So, I can commit one thing, whichever the facilities or the support required by Pondicherry University for the benefit of the Divyang, definitely when it is affordable and accommodable by the Government of India, that is Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment and Department of Persons with Disabilities, we are there to support and strengthen all your initiatives and actions. And without consulting even anyone of this university, I have registered this university's participation in a national program. Whereas we are planning to propose a program, nationwide program on disability rights. So for which we are choosing regionally, region-wise, one university for a pilot study, where we are going to provide the material to all the students and educate them, and we are going to request them to attempt an essay competition, right, for which the certificate will be awarded, the toppers will be recognized with awards. Right. So pilot study will be initiated very soon. So I request our VC sir to support this and make Puducherry University to be prepared for the pilot study and to permit for this program. So we'll be choosing 4 more universities from various other regions, and then we'll be coming back to you for the proper memorandum of understanding. So likewise, we can get collaborated with many other programs. Please feel free to approach CCPD office, that is Chief Commissioner for Persons with Disabilities, for any disability related subjects, right? And several other entities are there, like Rehabilitation Council of India, National Trust, Alimco for the assistive devices. We can do anything to support this Divyang community through the infrastructure of Puducherry University and the great support of the management. the humanitarian, the World Humanitarian Day, just a week ago, it was celebrated. The greatest theme of this year gives us a wonderful motivation and a message, that is strengthening global community through empowering local community. A single line gives a soulful understanding of empowering each and every one to strengthen the whole universe. With this, I shall conclude my address. So, we are here to support all the supporters who are prepared to strengthen the Divyang community. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
Now, as we continue with the felicitation address, it is my privilege to invite Dr. Rajneesh Bhutani, Registrar, Pondicherry University, to kindly address the gathering.
Thank you, Ms. Bushra. Right? Thank you for this making this effort to find out the CV and saying this. Good morning to all of you. I'm really delighted to be present during the inauguration of this very important program, which is the start of coaching for PwDs for UPSC and SPSC program examinations. I first apologize for joining the program late, though I have taken the prior permission from Professor Chidambaram that because of my first hour class I would be joining little late. But I wanted to make sure that I participate in this inaugural program once I have been invited, just to emphasize that we at the university are very, very happy and encouraging for such kind of programs, and that is very obvious when you see our dynamic Honorable Vice Chancellor to be here today in this program. That shows how much keen sir has been for facilitating and for encouraging such programs. So I take this opportunity also to actually pay my sincere gratitude to our Honorable Vice Chancellor sir for encouraging such programs which are very timely. And it goes a long way in helping not only the persons with disability, but the entire society, I would say. Because any sector of the society, if that is left behind, that is not reflecting good on the entire society. So this is the endeavor of Pondicherry University, that we want to make sure that all the strata of the society are taken along with us on the path of development. So in that context, I'm very happy today. I learned that Secretary also has addressed us, and the Commissioner of Persons with Disabilities also with us. So I thank you, sir, also on behalf of University for gracing this occasion. And congratulations, big congratulations to Professor Chidambaram, Professor Madan Mohan, Professor Kupuswamy, and all other people who are there behind this. Congratulations to you, and congratulations to all the participants who are here today to take part in this, I think, year-long activity of training people for these exams. I also feel very happy to be present on this occasion, because personally, and I have mentioned this at many occasions on this kind of gathering with PwDs, that personally I find it very, very inspiring to be present when such programs are being conducted for the person with disability. Inspiring because I see the kind of resilience, the kind of energy, and kind of the high level of motivation which I see among the participants, particularly with PwDs. That makes me feel more inspired and full of gratitude that we, some so-called privileged people who do not have so-called outsiding limitations. But this gathering also, and when I am in amidst the PwDs, I also take this opportunity to introspect that when person with disability can overcome all their disabilities and limitations and can strive to achieve anything, what about people like me who have their own limitations which are not manifested in this way, but we have our own limitations, we have our own inhibitions, we have our own limiting factors. So this inspires me to overcome those inherent limiting factors and disabilities which we have, particularly people like me, different kinds of way. So in that way, I am very full of gratitude today that I have been invited to this inaugural program. And I'm sure that the kind of resilience that people are showing here, the kind of motivation and determination with which all of you have come from different parts of the country to participate in this will go a long way, not only for your own placements, not only for your own career development, but also will have very positive vibe all around the university society and slowly in the larger perspective of our nation's society. So with these words, I wish a big success to this program, congratulations to all of you, and thank you for all the people who participated in this. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Now we move to the special address of today's function. It is my great pleasure to invite Mr. N. Annavaram, Professor, Department of Sociology, University of Hyderabad, to deliver his address.
Honorable Vice Chancellor, respected Registrar, respected Secretary PwD in absentia, Liaison Officer for Persons with Disabilities, Head of the Department, the Center for Social Exclusion and Inclusive Policy, our dear colleague Chidambaramji, Director MMTS, friends, ladies and gentlemen, particularly the participants for this program. It's a great pleasure to be here this morning. It gives me a great pleasure perhaps to see Pondicherry being the first university to inaugurate this national coaching program for UPSC and State Service Commission exams. I'll probably take 2-3 minutes, but because Dr. Chidambaram said in the beginning that I created an impact in with the Honorable Vice Chancellor, I want to say actually that is not true. Let me tell you, I don't know, I suppose that many of you may not know it. The Vice Chancellor, your Vice Chancellor, or say colleague there, as a title, I know this title for the last 10 years. It's called Crisis Manager. There was a time some 9 years ago, the whole hostel system suddenly got into a trouble. Nobody wanted to become a Vice Chancellor, even a DSW or even a Chief Warden. The then Vice Chancellor, we distinctly remember Professor Ramaswamy, Ramakrishnan Ramaswamy, said, who are we going to? He said, don't worry, I have a man. He brought Professor Prakash Babu sir. He said, you are going to be DSW. He was almost ready for 2.5 years. He said, sir, I want to go back for research. The DSW office was ready. Everything was going good. The chief wardens and the wardens. And suddenly the proctoral office was getting some very sensitive cases. They said, okay, we are relieving you from DSW, but you are going to be the chief proctor. Then we had the UPE, we are getting the UPE handover, then we are getting ready for eminence. So you are going to be the Pro Vice Chancellor 1. So I think there are different stages where we had the greatest benefit of his service under various capacities. Of course, he has revived our MMTS before he was called in here. We wished that he would be there for 3 years. You are the culprits. So he had to come here. So, perhaps my interaction with him was not about disability. There was a time the student union was getting really jittery. We had to do something about it. He was on an evening walking, I distinctly remember. So I was walking in the opposite direction. He suddenly stopped me and said, Annavaram, we had to rewrite the constitution for student union because we wrote this constitution when we were students. In 1980s, it's a time that it is getting older. I am really looking for some hands, 4 or 5. I know I want you to come in here. I think that's where our journey started some 10, 11 years ago. And I almost, in everywhere I was part of those committees. Perhaps you would be surprised to know he is probably the only faculty in the University of Hyderabad who conducted student union elections 4 times. So nobody generally does that because it's a very risky business. Whatever you do, nobody is going to appreciate you if you are an election commissioner. And there was a time, perhaps, that's definitely, I know it's a record, never happened so far. Basically, whenever our elections happen, minimum 500 police force. Minimum because some 7,000-8,000 students vote, different kinds of people. There was a time, just before a year ago, the Telangana state government conducting its elections, the police people said, we are not going to come. Everybody, almost we were in the election commission, we said, probably we will not conduct the elections. Suddenly he came at 8 o'clock in the night and said, we are conducting the elections. We conducted the elections without a single police constable on the campus. Nobody believed it. Nobody thought it would be possible. So it is a great leadership. We had a great benefit of working under him at different capacities. Perhaps in all those occasions, we all remain as equal partners. He has a great ability as a leader. So it's actually not we creating, he always searches for people. I don't think any one of us actually would create an impression. Only one example about disability. There was a time when our insurance system was undergoing a trouble. Neither the health center was happy with it, nor the students were happy with it. They constituted a committee. Only the Vice Chancellor invited him, said, you choose whomsoever you want, but I want some revision in the insurance policy because nobody is happy with it. And he called me, he called some 2 women faculty. Everybody was busy discussing the finance, how do we do the insurance. Then he said, what are the problems PwD are facing in this present system? He said, what are the specific problems the girls students are facing in this insurance system? And everybody was shocked. What is the purpose of this committee? Nobody thought that he was going into the specific problems of different student communities. Everybody was treating till then all students as a homogeneous category. Then the whole approach changed. Then we fixed a very different kind of a formula for insurance. And ever since then it remains a policy where you don't have to necessarily tie up with only one insurer all the time. Make it so flexible. We design the terms and conditions. Anybody who wants to come and do insurance service, they have to comply with our terms and conditions. Earlier, the insurers used to decide the terms and conditions for us. I think there is a lot of that deep thinking. We were all involved, not just this one PwD, one woman, people from marginal communities. There's a very different kind of approach he had as an educational administrator and leader. So only PwD is one part of it. I had a great privilege to be sort of being involved in that. So therefore it is not me creating an impact. I think he inherently has a reason to believe that you have to include people who often go underrepresented. It's a great privilege, and Pondi is going to really get benefited under his leadership for the next 4 and 5 years. I'm so happy that I'm not at all surprised that this national entrance, the coaching program is happening. He has cleared this file after taking within few weeks after taking out the Vice Chancellor. When Dr. Chidambaram called me up and said, this is what the SAR said, I said, no surprise, because we have seen much better surprises than this. This happens. I'm so happy that it's happening. Friends, particularly the participants of this program, let me also tell you, the respected Commissioner Sir has already said this. Perhaps when we were graduate students, when I was a school student, we could not even dream as a PwD, either we are visually impaired or a locomotor disabled, we could not even dream to appear for an entrance test in UPSC. Even there was a time in 1994, somebody had to go to the court and say, I don't want 3% reservation, I only want to sit for the exam, and if I qualify in the general category, and then you will give me the post. Even that took 2 years for the Supreme Court to decide. That was a scenario not long ago, some 20-25 years ago. From there on, today we have traveled to a place where we are thinking of DEPWD supporting national coaching programs in a university setup. This is a great, we have witnessed this. Of course, your coordinator, Dr. Chidambaram, also knows it. So it's a great, it's just a milestone. Make use of this opportunity. Also, of course, by 2005, 2002 or 3, if anybody in this country had to do a coaching program, they had to go to Dehradun. NIVH, now it is called PwD. They were offering 3 months coaching program. And in that, I don't think any university made an attempt perhaps to think in terms of offering a coaching program. But I think all those were past days. Now we have come a long way. And I'm sure Pondi being a very strategic place, not just because of the beach, but also because of the university, the ambience and the kind of support system you have. And I'm sure you're going to really get benefited. I really personally want to see some young bureaucrats who would really contribute to this country's development. Particularly remember the universities, once you go into that system, make use of this opportunity, prepare well, study well, and perhaps think well and make use of this great opportunity. Once again, Dr. Chidambaram and his team and the university, I'm really thankful for having me here. It's a great privilege, and I only look forward to seeing many more miracles in this university in the days to come. Thanking you once again. I think I should stop here. Thank you very much and wish you all the best.
Thank you, sir. Now, we came to the most awaited part of today's function, the presidential address. It's my proud privilege to invite Professor P. Prakash Babu, Honorable Vice Chancellor of Pondicherry University, to deliver his address.
Very good morning, all of you. Guests on the dais. Sri Rajesh Agarwal ji, Secretary, DPWD, MSJE, Government of India, in his absence. And Dr. S. Govindraj, Commissioner for Persons with Disabilities. My colleagues, Professor Rajesh Bhuthani, Professor Binu Chakriyas, Professor Madan Mohan. So, sitting in the audience, my colleagues, Dr. Sujana is here and the deans are here. Professor Chidambaram, the organizer, and Mrs. Annavaram is here. And Mr. Annavaram is my colleague at the University of Hyderabad, and Professor Shevugan and all the colleagues here. Students and dear participants, it's one of the milestones in the history of the Pondicherry University. I don't hesitate to say this one. This is all because of the consistent or persistent follow-up of Dr. Chidambaram. And also Dr. Madan Mohan. Both of them, they used to come and sit with me by evening 5 o'clock. That's all. Very regularly, very quite often. So when I approve file and send back to the finance or registrar or some other place, again he will have some kind of hinges. Then they comes to me again. They sit with me. So because this is happening just because of these both the drivers with a persistent follow-up and negotiating with the government at one side and with the university other side, and also the coordinating with the students and applications and all the other side. So these are all happened because of this one, and I also congratulate both of you and also the other colleagues sitting here and also the department people who are also so great support to him. So Dr. Annavaram indicated a lot of things, but I am not sure that. But one thing I would like to say, so Professor Shevugan is here. I wanted to tell that one. He is the now chief proctor here. When before I come here, I conducted one student election. Even after I left the DSW, also the University of Hyderabad asked me to do that. So Vice Chancellor said, no, you have to do that because now there is some crisis. Then that time Telangana state elections was going on, and I went to the Commissioner of Police for a permission to conduct the elections and to provide the police support. He said, "Who asked you to conduct the elections now? Because now the state government is conducting the elections and we cannot do it." I was shocked, but this is expected. Then we don't have option because we have announced the elections. Then finally he said, "We don't provide you. If there is anything happens in the university, we'll book a case against you also." And I came back. So that Dr. Anorman doesn't know this aspect. Then I came and I discussed with the team. So whenever there is a team to be asked, Professor Annavaram is by default he will be with me. I take him into confidence. So then I came and I announced that, so this is what happened, but still let us go ahead. Because see, we have to take challenges. So when there is a crisis, then only our leadership will prove it. So then we called all the students and student leaders and all, they came. We called an emergency meeting around 6:30 or 7 o'clock evening. Then I said, elections are cancelled. That's all. But we know we are going to conduct, but I said elections are cancelled. Students made a hue and cry. Some people called the Vice Chancellor, said, "What this man, you kept him, but he said his elections are cancelled." Vice Chancellor called me, "What are you doing then, sir, you will get it." I said, "Be cool, sir, give me time, some time." Then I went to my room and I sat there, that's all. So after some time, students all wanted to talk to me. I went there again. So then the students said, no sir, why you are conducting? We have announced and we have spent a lot of money. We published posters and all, we campaigned and all, everything was done. Just we are going to have. Then I said, "Work I will do with a condition. You have to give me in writing, you will not indulge in anything. Then only elections will be conducted." They are written, that's all. So we have to use sometimes some kind of strategies so that students will fall in line. And also another reason is, Dr. Annavaram, we did not give him adequate time now. He's actually a kind of a walking encyclopedia. I call him. You ask him anything, he will talk. He will talk even computer programs also, he talks. And when we were at DSW, he made the things, then how we can use the computer related things and all, how to make the students list and all, how to analyze the data, all these things, he used to do that one for me. And once I was going, actually initial days, normally when I conduct meetings, before going for a meeting, 5 minutes I sent SMS messages to everybody. So meeting, it's an alert. I sent to Dr. Annavaram also by default. Then I was a bit worried that I sent to Annavaram. Then, he's the first one to respond. So such a prompt person, Dr. Annavaram, with all these things, but with the due respect. So when Professor Chidambaram came to me, then I said, you also make him a part of it, because he worked in Delhi and he knows how the system will work and how we can get the money and all, for the providing the facilities. But for some reason, PwD is close to my heart, because I know what is the meaning of the suffering. I can understand it because I also suffered. So I know that one. That is the reason always I keep that in my mind and see that there should not be any sufferers. As our registrar said, that everybody should grow. So that is the actual main policy. So Dr. Govindaraj Garu, he said that up to 18 years, Government of India is providing the free education and all. After 18 years, Pondicherry University is providing free education. We are not charging any single rupee for the PwD candidates who joins in the university, including for the mess. And also they are facing some trouble while paying. Initially they have to pay some money. That also I removed it. Nothing can be done. So these are so now you find the reasons why you should make the next program as Pondicherry University. So this is the actual reasons. Okay. So we are here. Actually, yesterday I was talking to Dr. Annavaram that though we are doing this as a program, so I am happy that this is the first program that it is being inaugurated in the Pondicherry University. But my vision is to start a kind of, in fact, I shared with Dr. Chidambaram and also Dr. Madan Mohan, let us create a facility wherein we will conduct the programs throughout the year. throughout the year for the students of the PwD, so that we can see that elevate the conditions of the people so that they will settle. They should stand on their legs. They should need not depend upon anybody. This is what my view actually. So I'm exploring actually, so some possibility where we can even, I told Dr. Chidambaram, let's see that some funding is available. So matching funds also we should see CRO and all, so we can get some funding and all. So these are all the plans that we are having at Pondicherry University. So I think as Professor Chidambaram said that there are 70 candidates were shortlisted and 35 to 40 are there. So you are all going to be the alumni of Pondicherry University. And also we wanted to see that all of you will settle in get into a very good jobs, and you should keep remembering the Pondicherry University. So we'll train you. So as the secretary indicated that the positions are vacant, so they are looking for the people with a skill. So those skills will create. So not only for UPSC, in long run, we'll try to have some kind of skill development programs for even all the disabled persons based on the extent of the disabilities and all. So these are all our plans. So we are here to support you. You don't have to worry at all. So my colleagues are here. They will take care of it. And also Dr. Govindarajulu also expressed that, sir, please advise us what is that, how we can go ahead. So you have to guide us. We are here to provide the facilities or the training for these students time to time. So the university support will be there without any conditions. So we'll make use of such a kind of opportunity to take as in long run. So to accommodate as many as possible, and so that we'll create a facility where this number of students can be accommodated throughout the year. So with these few words, we have. So I think we have to continue with the programs and all. So I thank the organizers. I congratulate the students, those who are shortlisted and joined here for this program. And also you please communicate and convey to the other people in the country so that they can come and join and make use of the facilities of the Pondicherry University. So we have very good facilities and we have very good infrastructure and we have very good faculty members and the staff we have. So I also thank everybody and also the media. So they are the ones who records everything. So they are also with us. So thank you very much for the opportunity. So I want you to continue this program and so that the people will be benefited throughout the country. So thank you very much.
As we come to the close of this memorable inauguration, it is time to express our gratitude to all those who have made this event a grand success. For the vote of thanks, I am delighted to invite Dr. G. Madan Mohan, Professor, Department of Management Studies, to kindly deliver his address.
Vanakkam, a very good morning to all the dignitaries on the dais, off the dais, who have attended this program and who have extended their support in absentia. There are many people in absentia because today is a very auspicious day and we have got a lot of inaugurations going on in the university. Now we have the BTech orientation in my own department in BBA and my dean is there, so he promised to come, but unfortunately, there are many programs, so that's why I'm saying I'm really thankful to all those who are supporting us in absentia as well. With that, let me start. First, Chidambaram sir usually will give a good brief about the program, so excitement from him, ourselves from him. As a small brief about the program from my side as the coordinator. As our Vice Chancellor said, it was persistency from Chidambaram which made this possible. Really, it's a persistency from him. And I just helped him, maybe like a squirrel. But it was his real, as Sir said, persistency. It all started last November, December, I think so, when we approached our Honorable Secretary for getting the relaxation of the condition that we should route our application through an institution. The Secretary also accepted and he had made the amendments. And then we had the MOU last December. We had the MOU in the Executive Council Hall. The then Vice Chancellor and the present Director of Studies, Professor Tandikarasu was there and we started the MOU there. The program wishes to provide UPSC training or UPSC coaching for the disabled Now what we have in our mind is not just the entrance, we wish to have a holistic training for the participants who will come here. Holistic training in the sense, we want to train their soft skills, we want to make them good in soft skills, good in their writing skills. The second exam, not only the prelims, we have the second exam, the main exam. So the general papers in that, so we will try to train all the faculty, all the participants in that also. Plus the interview, our secretary was pointing out the importance of confidence in the interview. So we will try to, equip all the participants in the interview skills also, how to face the interview. We will try to give tips how to develop a resume and how to be good in making the oral presentation about themselves and the written communication, which is very important for the second phase of the examination. So this is our plan, and this is the brief of the program also. So for that, we have already started small classes. I interacted with the participants. So the participants are really vibrant, as our commissioner said, as our registrar said. PwDs are always vibrant and active. So they are active. In fact, they tested me in my class. So that was something which was great. So that was a little about the program as such. As Chidambaram sir said, we received 170 applications. We scrutinized all the 170. We talked with all of them, and we have shortlisted. And one girl is supposed to come from Jammu and Kashmir. She is held up because of the floods, and she told that she will be coming by the 1st of September. So as Chidambaram sir said, we have got representation from throughout the country, which is something excellent, and we hope that this will continue in the years to come. And in the backdrop, our department has also started the PG diploma in disability rehabilitation management, and we are also getting the RCA approval for that. The registrar, the vice chancellor, plus our commissioner has helped us immensely in that direction. So probably we'll get the approval of RCA this year. And we will also start a MBA program for disability rehabilitation, a 5-year integrated MBA program. And when our vice chancellor came, when myself and Chidambaram sir we went, we told sir that we want to create or we want to convert our university as a hub for disabled. So we will definitely do that. We will ensure that our university becomes a hub for disabled. We plan to have a school, a separate school for disability, where we will have all the programs, as our vice chancellor said, the entire year perennial programs. Yes, we will try that. We will definitely do that. Well then, that was a short brief about the program as such. And then, of course, my formal task, the vote of thanks. I really feel very happy to propose vote of thanks. I always ask them, sir, please give me this responsibility. I really like it, because this is where we can really, open our heart and express our gratitude to everybody. First, as I said, our vice chancellor. I'm not sure about, I was not aware about all these things, what he did in Hyderabad University. And the way Inauguration sir has talked about sir, I think he is the right person now for us in our university. It's really great to have a person like our vice chancellor with us. It's right time. And I don't know, participants, for the knowledge of participants, sir made a presentation about our university for the past 5 years in front of the NAC within 1 month of his coming here. Within 1 month, he made a presentation of the university with, whatever, the NAC was fully convinced, and we got A+. Of course, I personally felt that our university should have got A++, but still we are very happy that we got the A+, and should always say that the credit should go to all the faculty members, all the administrators, all those who worked toiled very hard for that under the leadership of our vice chancellor. Within a month, he was able to grasp what the university did for the past 5 years, and that is something terrific. So thanks to that excellent thing, and he is made of that, I think, because how he has performed in Hyderabad. So that itself is a big testimony. So thanks very much, Vice Chancellor sir. We have the responsibility now to live up to your expectations. We will try our best. I'm sure we will be able to do it. Anyhow, thanks so much, sir, for all your support. And as sir said, whenever we go to him, we will have a greeting. We will have a real greeting from our Vice Chancellor. He will be very tired. Not 5 o'clock. We have met him by 7 o'clock, I think so. And even at that time, we know that he will be exhausted, but still he will greet us, and he will sit and listen to all our problems. So that is something good from our Vice Chancellor, sir. Thanks very much, sir. And next is our registrar. For the past 2 years, almost more than 2 years, we have been seeing, sir, whatever we want for the PwD, he immediately says yes. He immediately marks the file and he says, I will forward it to the concerned department, concerned section, and I will see to it that it is getting done. Those two things he will say, which is really awesome from anybody, and he has been doing this continuously. We as I think our secretary inaugurated one program 2023. For that program, the registrar was so much supportive. He was giving free accommodation, in fact, for all the participants, for all the disabled participants. Such a really a good person, I should say, a good person in heart. I'm really happy that we are having such administrators in our university. It's really thankful to our registrar sir for all the support he's giving us. Thank you very much, sir. And as I said, the MOU started with our director studies, so we should have our heartfelt thanks to Professor Tandikar sir. He gave a very nice support for us. So he gave a lot of support for us also when he was acting as Vice Chancellor. In fact, when there was heavy rains in Tirunelveli, he even we just gave a suggestion and he immediately accepted. Said, okay, we will donate one day's salary for the flood victims in Tirunelveli, especially for the disabled. So again, all the administrators in front of us, with us, are really truly excellent towards our cause. So thanks to him in absentia. Sir told that he is in some BTech inauguration program. So thanks to him, sir. And our director culture, he also helped us. We were running around for identifying the space, and he also helped us very much, running with us for the finding the space. And as sir said, Deputy Registrar Saravanan, our AE Electricals, Murugavel sir, and all the engineering people, they used to run with us to see where we can accommodate all the disabled. They keep in mind saying that the disabled have some special needs. So the building should also be exactly catering to that. So we saw a lot of things, and finally we came to HRDC. And our Vice Chancellor himself came here. He inspected all the rooms. And the director, Professor Arul sir, he is also kind to give us the rooms. So really I extend my thanks to all those gentlemen, starting from the director, HRDC or MMTDC, the Murugal sir, the Deputy Registrar, Saravanan sir, the engineering people, and the people in the Vice Chancellor's office, as our Chairman sir said. Whenever we go, about our files, they are very vibrant, and they used to give us all the files, etc. So thanks to all of them, and the plumbing and the other people who helped us in getting the rooms going in our HRDC. So thanks to them for their support. Of course, the heartfelt thanks to our chief guests who have come here. Commissioner, he is here for the second time. Last February, we had him for the Suganya Yatra, the students transforming the Suganya Yatra. We had him in our campus, and I think we had a program in the library annex. And there also he was so nice. He was he promised all support. So we are really thankful to you, sir. And as I already said, our commissioner has played a very important role in getting our PG diploma also, reaching the RC. So special thanks to that, to sir for that. Thanks to our Ranavaram sir and Annamalli ma'am. They have come all the way from Hyderabad to our university. So special thanks to them, sir. Thanks very much for coming and telling us something interesting about our sons. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, sir, for that. There are many other people who are always behind us, like Vinu sir, as we said, he was also in support of our selection committee. Kusami sir, he is again always, whatever help you want, he is there to help us. And the center CSI faculty members are there. Tanja ma'am was there again, she was also part of that committee. And my special thanks to my senior professor, Charmadi ma'am. She actually, when she was the head of the department, we had very nice initiatives towards the disabled. She also has that passion towards the disabled, and she is here, and she is also helping us in getting some help from the IFEA, if possible, the Indian Institute of Public Administration. So if needed, we can get that. So that support, which German gives us, it's really encouraging, and it's really supportive. The environment which we have throughout the university, that shows the vibrancy of the university, that shows the support of our university faculty towards the cause of disabled. And as I said, all the staff, all the non-teaching staff, right from my department, from center, from HEPSIN, we have got a lot of scholars helping us, the HEPSIN staff, Ignesh, and the scholars, our project fellows. So we are running around, Sudarshan and Joshpin, Vignesh, as I said. So thanks to all these, the staff, all the staff scholars who are really working very hard. They are helping us in getting things moving and getting things done. Thanks to all of them, and of course the participants. We should not forget the participants. They have come all the way from Odisha, West Bengal, many parts of Odisha. They have come from UP, and as Ramesh has said, we have got people from all over the country, and they have traveled from all over the country with all the, it's really, when disabled, especially their parents, they used to call us, can we come and see the university, can we come and see the ambience, can we come and see the support, can we come and see whether the security is there for my kid. I used to say, tell them one thing, you send them to Pondicherry University and stop your worries, nothing will, you cannot worry about anything. If your kid comes to Pondicherry University, they will be safe and they will get everything possible from our side. So don't worry about, sending them to Pondicherry University. So, but still, it's there, they have their own worries with their kids. So, they used to call us, they even sometimes come in person. So, that sort of concern which the parents have, and despite all that, they have sent almost 40 to our university. So that's something which is awesome. Thanks to all the participants, thanks to all their parents who have shown faith in us. I will definitely promise you that we will definitely live up to your expectations. That's for sure. So whatever possible from our side, we will definitely give you. And of course, our librarian. I should thank librarian. In fact, the first person we approached after getting this MOU done was our librarian, and he gave us a lot of support. He said we can use this room, we can use this seminar hall for the program. He gave a lot of support for us, and he even wished to give a partner, become a partner. So that's why we always say, we really like to collaborate with our library. Library is the place where we got everything for disabled. So we really thank our librarian for all his support. We also had a orientation with our participants, thanks to the librarian, the assistant librarian. All those people who helped the participants in going around the library, they told them where things are, how you can get UPSC materials also. So they spent almost half a day with the participants. Thanks very much to all the library people, library staff. And as I said, ma'am here in our MMTTC, the ma'am is again running around. She is extending all sort of support for us. So thanks to all the good hearts, all the good people with good hearts who are here with us, and it's a real thing that we are here, and we hope that we will keep this training program for more than 5 years to come. We'll keep doing it more and more programs. And if we have more, as our Vice Chancellor told the Commissioner, if we can get more buildings, we have already given a proposal for almost 20,000 square feet of land buildings. So if we get that from sponsors, I'm sure that we will definitely transform our university into a hub for disabled. Thank you very much. Jai Hind.